Okay, guys, for those of you who weren't in the lesson today, I thought I'd just put the instructions together of what I would like you to do. To start with, we have you kind of working collaboratively in groups. Students had some time to have a conversation about this and talk about this in class. If you missed that group, they're going to continue this via some form of chat system, totally up to the group. But I want you to create a spider diagram on Padlet that focuses on the problems that China faced at the turn of the century. So these are your groups here. And depending which group you are in, you follow that Padlet link. And I want you to highlight all the issues that it could be related to economical issues, social problems, or political problems at the turn of the century. So use the PowerPoint I shared with you last lesson and use your textbook to gain sort of information and sort of build on the spider diagram as best you can. Where you can link problems up, for example, if a political issue has led to further social and economic issues, please try and draw lines and link between them. Okay, so that's your first task. The students will then sort of let go, but what we're going to then do is please have a quick watch of this video. Kind of outlines what we're going to look at over the next little while. It's only sort of 3-4 minutes long, but it introduces the 1911 revolution and sort of the subsequent events after that. We're then going to have a look at the key causes. So a lot of this is going to reaffirm what you've looked at already. But I want you to cut out and do this not online. So I've put a link there to a hexagon sheet. You can print that out if you've got a printer. If not, just draw hexagons. I want you to come highlight what all the key causes for the 1911 revolution were. Okay, you can use the Padlet that you've started to create as a group, and you can use your textbooks. Okay, but you're going to group them these causes together in categories of your choosing. Okay, so this is totally up to you. Again, try and draw links between these causes, and I want you at the bottom of this to highlight what the 3 top causes you feel were that led to the 1911 revolution. Remember, these causes, they could be very much short term. So, you know, something that happened like a week, a month beforehand. They could be middle term, you know, several months beforehand, up to a year, or long term. So here we're looking, you know, years, decades before. All right. So, you know, try and highlight whether they're short, middle, or long-term causes. Okay. One of the key questions in this unit will be actually explain 2 causes. Remember, in the Germany unit, we had explain 2 effects. This one focuses on causes, so that's why we give this more emphasis. Okay. Again, once you've completed that task, take a picture of it and then upload that to Google Classroom. What I'd then like you guys to do is then just review the rest of this PowerPoint, which talks through some of the key characters, such as Sun Yat-sen, you know, what his main sort of beliefs were. So he was obviously sort of instrumental in standing up against the Qing dynasty and driving these sort of changes forward. So find out a little bit more about Sun Yat-sen and the 1911 revolution. Okay, it's important you need to know about that, but it's important you understand the last few days and the last few years of the dynastic rule. Okay, so please go through the PowerPoint and make notes on that.